All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's matchup between the 8-0 Bothell Cougars and your 8-0 Eastlake Wolves. What a game we've got tonight. Looks like the rain is still coming down a little bit. As John Madden would say, we're in for a slobber knocker. All right. Looks like Eastlake, I don't know if we won the toss or we lost, but we are receiving. We got an exciting game tonight. Both Jim and I are sitting here behind 2 panes of fog glass, so we're going to do our best to call out the accurate numbers. But I'll tell you right now, it's electric here. You can probably hear the new siren. That was a new addition. The boys want to start a new tradition.
Number 8, Will Woodward, with the honors of carrying the flag tonight.
This is great. We're going to line up for the national anthem, and we'll be back to you in just a few moments. So stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you all please rise for the playing of the national anthem? Gentlemen, remove your hats. Football players, remove your helmets. Let's play KingCo Championship Game football.
All right, it's camo night tonight for the student body. We can't see them since they are, of course, wearing camo, but we sure can hear them. My name is Jason Renfro. I'm sitting right next to Jim Thatcher, and of course we got Sean Crandall, one of the hardest guys working in show business. We got 12 minutes on the clock. We got the cheers starting. Teams are getting ready to take the field. Couple interesting notes. Those of you that have heard the last few broadcasts, I like talking about the history of our schools that we face. North Shore School District Bothell, famous alumni, Del Bates, 1958 Philadelphia Phillies Major League Baseball player. Chris Walla, guitarist for Death Cab for Cutie. That's pretty interesting. I thought that was kind of cool. And then Johnny Hecker, Rams punter. We got some pretty good alumni. We're going to save our alumni announcements for a little later on in the season, hopefully 5 games from now when we make the state championship game. What do you think, Jim?
That sounds like a good time. That sounds like a great time to announce them to me.
Fantastic. All right, so as I mentioned, Bothell's 8-0. They allow about 17 points a game, and they score about 37, 38 points a game. So they are an exact match of us. And I have a feeling this is going to be a really intense game. The rain coming down is going to kind of damper a little bit of the passing attack, but we're going to see what happens. I expect it to be a full running game on display on both sides. All right, here we go with the kickoff. All right, the far sideline taken. Comes up the right-hand side, stiff arms, gets out to about the 19-yard line. Good return. Will Eaton with the return. So this team, we met 2 years ago. We lost to Bothell at Pop Keeney Stadium for the KingCo Championship. We later went on to state to lose to Puyallup in the first round, 40-34. That was a heartbreaking loss. But Bothell went on to the state final, and they lost to Camas 35-14. All right, so here we go. We got Barry Smith, Peterson in the backfield, single wide receiver. Oh, wait, late addition. Will Woodward comes in, twins left. Peterson moves to the left. Handoff. Little penetration there by the defense.
Peterson up the middle.
Gain of about a yard. Great to see number 71 out there, Ryan Ware, all 2019 All KingCo center. Love seeing him back. All right, we line up again. Peterson behind, comes up to the left, twins left. On the right. All right, he hands off. Peterson gets the outside. Ooh, nice run. Lowers his shoulder, gets about 6. Be a short third down. Thing we have to do tonight, especially since it's raining, is get us in a situation where we've got short third downs. Stay ahead of the sticks. We don't want to be put in a passing situation. All right, here we go. Trips left. Griffin Miller's in between Will Woodward, and it looks like Will Eaton near side. All right, Parker calling out. Peterson moves to his left. Noah Weintraub far side. Low snap, hands off to Peterson. Grinds, gets up there, gains about a yard. So it's going to be 4th down. Tough running up there. Defensive line got a big push.
That leaves us about 2 yards shy of the line to gain.
All right. 4th and 2. I got a feeling we're going to punt. Yep. We're going to punt. Safety's hesitant to drop back, so hopefully we get a good release here. And it rolls. Roll. Woodward and Eaton going to down it at the 32-yard line. All right, so tough start there, but we're going to get our defense out there and see what we can do.
And let's see what the rain is doing to the Cougars here tonight. It obviously was not helping us on that first series.
Definitely. You know, the interesting thing, the Cougars have got a senior quarterback and 2 senior wide receivers, one 6'3", one 6 foot. So I'm kind of hoping that rain keeps up to help limit the passing game any way possible.
Yeah, what's that, about a 4-inch, 5-inch advantage over our safety?
Yeah, we're gonna have to get some pressure on the quarterback, not give him time. So here we go. We got lined up. Logan Eller on the left-hand side. Ooh, little screen pass out and tackled in the backfield. Way to go, Noah Weintraub.
Loss of about 3 on that one.
Oh, he fought through that block, ducked under it, made a great tackle, lowered that shoulder. Fantastic. So Weintraub's going to switch over to this side. Got Borbin at linebacker. Colby Marsh far side. Cole Hunt and Michael Kistner. And I see Harry Reed and Griffin Miller in the middle. All right, here we go. 2nd down, quarterback drops back, looking to his left, launches it deep, and just over the receiver. Great coverage by Colby Marsh, running stride for stride. So if that boy was going to catch that ball, he was going to have to work for it.
Colby Marsh with coverage on the play.
Oh. All right. Oh, he scrambles out to his right. Pressure on him. Goes short and tackled. Wow. Oh, what a hit. And I'm not sure if you can hear me or not, but I will tell you, that was fantastic. Way to go. Unfortunately, I didn't see who made that tackle because I'm partially blocked, but man, that woke up the crowd here. So Bothell has gained a negative 11 yards. So they're gonna punt. So Jim, when do you think it was the last time Eastlake High School won the KingCo championship?
Oh, I have no idea, Jason. When was that?
Well, you know what? I'm going to keep it a secret and see if anybody out in YouTube land can answer that question without looking it up. And then we'll announce that at about the 7-minute mark.
So go ahead and put your comments in there. We'll just have to take your word for it that you're not looking that up on the internet while you're sitting here watching this game on the internet.
Oh, technology. All right, so here we go. We got Michael Lester coming out with Barry Smith. I see Griffin Miller, Will Woodward, Will Eaton, and Noah Weintraub on your far side. Miller lines up at a tight end. He breaks out. Oh, Lester off the left side.
Nice
Oh, he
block.
cuts under. Nice way to go, Lester. 7-yard, 8-yard gain. Oh, he is so deceptive. I mean, when I first said that he was the Darren Sproles of the trio, I didn't realize he is the Darren Sproles of the trio. Nice run, Michael. All right. We got a packed booth up here, so we're doing our best to bring all the information to you unobstructed. Barry Smith back, Lester on his left. He drops back, looking to his right-hand side, trips right. Oh, hit behind. No laundry on the field. I kind of questioned that, but good throw. Weintraub tried to do like a skinny post and use his body to shield off the defender. And it looked like he might have gotten hit a little bit before the ball got there, but tough call to make given the speed of the game. All right, trips right. Lester lines up on the right-hand side. 3rd and 2, or 3rd and 1. Oh, blitz coming, low snap. Lester gets up the middle. First down, 45-yard line.
And that was just barely enough for that first down there. He knew right where he needed to go, and he got there.
Absolutely. Lowered his head and moved those legs and got right up underneath the tackler and was able to squeeze down. So it's 1st and 10 at the 45. 7:50 left on the clock. We got Blake Borup in. He slides to the right. We got twins both sides. Barry Smith calls for it. Low snap. Drops back. Out to the right to Will. Oh, way to go. Will Woodward holds on to it. Gets tackled. Will's kind of like a Rob Gronkowski. He's so tall that they got to go low and kind of hit him right about thigh level and chopped him down, but not until after a game of 12. Way to go, Will.
And he went right up and got that. Just a quick replay there.
All right, low snap, Borup up the middle, bust through for about 7 yards. So, Jim, this is what I was talking about before. If we can manage big gains on first down, I'm talking 5, 7 yards.
Hold on, we've got some feedback here. Let me see what I can do about getting rid of that. Sorry about that, folks. Let me get that cleared out here.
Borup on a carry, brought down for about a yard loss. Tackled by Vincic.
Sorry about that, folks.
Loss of 2, it's 3rd and 4.
Please stand by.
Jack Peterson on the carry. There's a flag down.
No, we're still getting that there. Sorry.
Tacklers led by Delacerda and Tucker.
Did that fix it?
No, it's coming from the replay.
Holding against Eastlake. 10-yard penalty will bring the ball back to the 46-yard line. Third and 14 for Eastlake.
All right. Looks like we may have gotten rid of that extra sound there.
All right.
Nope, it's not gone. Hold on.
Barry Smith on the carry. Flag comes in late. Tackle by Luka Vincic.
I have no idea where that's coming from.
Adam Smith down for the Cougs.
All right, why don't you go ahead and keep telling them about the game, and I'll figure this out here.
All right, sorry about that, folks. We got into a third and long. It was a holding penalty. Uh-oh.
Smith trots off the field.
We may have to restart.
Personal foul is declined. The 4th and 12 for Eastlake.
Let's see if that's gotten rid of the problem there. Nope. All right. We are going to go ahead and restart this service. Apologies. We'll be offline for just a moment.
Down inside the 10-yard line. Will Woodward downed it at the
It was YouTube playing in the background.
second and 5 for the Cougars.
Are we live now?
We are live once again, and we apologize for the technical difficulties that we had there.
All right, so you didn't miss much. Will Woodward flew in and down to punt, 2nd and 5 from about the 16 or 12-yard line. Oh, comes up the left-hand side, first down Bothell. All right, so the trivia question.
Let's see what we've got online.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Yep, we don't have anybody telling us when it was that we were last in the KingCo Championship, or last time we won.
All right, so we last won the KingCo Championship in 2001. And since then, Bothell has won 7 times.
Wow. Well, let's see if we can't put an end to that right here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that in 2001, so it's been 20 years. So it'd be nice on the 20th anniversary of this game to take home the KingCo Championship. Now, that being said, this year they're doing the seeding a little different than they've done in the past. Before they used to, I'll get to that in a second. All right, here we go. 2nd and very short. Quarterback fakes, gets some pressure, rolls out to his right, and chased out of bounds.
But not before getting the first down.
Hey, good pursuit, though. But this year's seeding, is a little different. They're going to do everything by committee rather than pre-selecting the seeds. So the loser of this game will still get a high seed, fourth or fifth, versus in previous years we would be, the winner would go to be the fifth seed, let's say, and then number 2 would end up being like the 10th or 11th seed. Okay, so quarterback Isaac Tran looking to the side, getting the call, calling out to the offensive line. Here we go. Hands off, comes right up the middle. Oh, stranglehold. Way to go. Got him right away, but not until he fell forward by about 2 or 3. That was Kai Lane, number 6, that got him.
Gain of 4 brings up 2nd and 6.
So we got Logan Eller, Kai Lane, looks like Owen Coombs. And then far side, I think that's Darren. No, that is Ethan Kim, maybe? It's really hard to see. All right, quarterback turns, hands off, busts up the middle. Okay, so those of you that remember the 2019 game at Bothell, they went to the run game and kind of started to wear us down. So our Wolves are going to have to buck up and make a stand in that middle. That means it's going to put pressure on Griffin Miller, Blake Borup, Logan Eller, Harry Reed. It's going to really force our linebackers to start coming up. Okay, quarterback looks over the sideline. Gets a snap. Oh, bobbles a snap. Gets stacked in the backfield by about 7 yards.
Snap and bobbled. Owen Coombs.
And that was Owen Coombs on the sack there.
Way to go, Owen.
Goes down as a loss of about 5
Oh,
seconds.
far side is Henry Erickson. How could I mistake him? He's one of the tallest guys on the team.
2nd and 15 for the Cougars.
All right, 2nd and 15. So that put them behind the sticks. Let's see if we can take advantage. All right, quarterback rolls out to his left, plans sprint out. Ooh, hits it right on the sideline. Gain of about 10.
But still about 6 yards shy of the line to gain.
Pass is complete to Heffernan.
It's going to be about 3rd
Tackle made by Noah Weintraub.
6.
Gain is to the 48-yard line. It's
All right, big down here.
3rd and 6.
Big down. So near side, I see that's Noah Weintraub and Michael Kistner. Far side, Cole Hunt, Colby Marsh, Blake Borup spread out far side a little bit.
Got Harry Reed on the strong side linebacker.
All right, here we go, boys. Ooh, bad snap, rolling out. Looks like a screen. He lost it. Oh, he picked it up. Way to go.
And that is a scoop and almost a score.
Logan Eller.
Brought down at the 15-yard line. Turnover. Wolves have it.
I knew it. I told you if this rain keeps up, that's an advantage for us because they like to throw. They went to go do a screen on the far side. Ball slipped right out of his hands, so that's technically a lateral. Logan Eller with the pursuit comes right in there, manages to bounce right up in his hands, stumbles a little bit, but takes it all the way down to the 16. So let's see if the Wolves can get pumped up here and put this sucker to bed. Peterson comes in, Noah Weintraub far side, Will Eaton near side. Looks like we got Griffin Miller and Will Woodward as tight ends. Jack steps up to the right-hand side of Parker. Parker calls for the ball. Parker he fumbles it. And, gets out of the grasp and spins. Only a loss of about 2. That could have been disastrous. But again, it comes down to the rain. The ball's wet, hard to hold on to, so we have to make sure that we make the lesser of the mistakes with that slippery rock.
And in this case, a loss of 2 is a lot better than a loss of the ball.
Absolutely. So we'll take that because we got a heck of a field goal kicker in Noah Weintraub. So it's 2nd at about 13. Parker gets a snap, fakes to Michael, rolls out to his left, and here he goes. Oh, Parker. Man, he runs straight ahead, splits the defenders, puts his head down, gets a first down, gain of about 13. At least maybe the official's walking. I think he's had a little bit of the good stuff tonight and kind of walked at a slant. We rush to the line. third and tiny, trying to catch Bothell in a sub. We get the snap, hand it off to Lester. Lester goes right up the middle, first down at the 2-yard line.
Fantastic.
So going back to that run by Parker, that was awesome. So Parker's slippery himself, and I think he could be the X factor in this game when it comes to the ground game, because they're going to have to respect our 3 running backs, and it's going to give him a chance to run. Here we go. Hand off to Lester. Oh, almost gets caught in the backfield, but gets away. Manages to get back to the line of scrimmage, if not a little bit past. So it'll be second at about 3, and we're going to bring in the Derrick Henry and Blake Borup. Oh, yeah.
And Lester's slippery as it is, but with this rain on there, a little extra slippery made it possible for him to get back to the line of scrimmage and gain a yard or so on that.
Absolutely. Halftime, we're going to take down a little Crisco and see what we can do. Okay, here we go. Parker gets a snap, rolls out to the right. He's got some room, throws it. Oh, just out of the reach of big Will Woodward. Or no, sorry, Griffin Miller. Or is it Will? Will Woodward. Like I said, it's a little blurry and hard to see the numbers here. Okay, so it's going to be third and short.
Third and goal.
About 4 yards. So let's see what we got. Blake Borup in the backfield. Parker's calling the offensive line. 2 tight ends. Single receivers, both sides. Blake moves up to the right-hand side. Parker calls for the ball. Gets the snap. Hands off to, hands off to Borup. Borup is in for a touchdown on the left-hand side. Way to go, Blake. Great job right there. And there goes the siren. Oh, that was a thing of beauty. Nice way to seal the edge on the left-hand side. And then he was able to cut up, and nobody's going to stop him. And once he squares his shoulders from 2 yards, just not going to happen. All right, here comes Noah. Barry Smith calls for the ball. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and good. So I guess his leg isn't as sore as we thought it was after kicking all those extra points against Issaquah.
And with 7 seconds remaining in the first quarter, Eastlake scores first.
And so that's what we like, ladies and gentlemen. In years past, we haven't been able to get those types of turnovers deep in their end zone. We stopped them on a drive where we, kind of got stuffed ourselves, and then we were able to drive in the ball from, on a short field. So that really helps us right there. And I really want to see them finish out this first quarter. We'll have a 7-0 score, and we'll take it into the second and see what damage we can do.
And as we prepare to kick off here, we'd like to shout out a thanks to our sponsor, Pine Lake Ale House. We appreciate your sponsorship of Eastlake Wolves football.
Okay, so Bothell's bunched up in the middle. They're afraid of an onside kick. I don't think we're going to pull the Bellevue.
Number 4, Marcus Heffernan is deep for Bothell.
Wolves spread out. Lester's going to kick off. I guess maybe Noah is a little tired from kicking so much. Lester kicks high, kick end over end, comes down at about the 5, fielded up the left-hand side, cuts to the right, breaks through, and then finally brought down.
Brought down by number 22, Robbie Pudas.
Way to go, Robbie. Okay, so Bothell's going to tee it up at about the 36-yard line. Time for some good defense. So I want to go back to that, to Parker. So the interesting thing is, you always hear something about quarterback hand size. And with the rainy game, much like Joe Burrow from the Cincinnati Bengals, who came out of LSU. He was knocked for having, 9.5-inch hands, I believe, or 9-inch hands, considering small. Well, high schoolers, Parker's obviously a little bit younger than Joe Burrow, but he's, I don't know how big his hands are. So getting a grip on that slippery ball is going to be interesting, especially between Parker and the Bothell quarterback. Unless they have giant hands, it's really going to be tough to grab a hold and do what they will with the ball. So that'll be something to kind of keep your eye on. as the weather progresses. It's still coming down a little lighter now. It's a little misty.
They don't make allowances for just letting a little bit of the air out of the ball on a rainy day?
Only if you're a New England Patriot. Okay, so we got Colby Marsh lined up near side, Weintraub far side, Cole Hunt dropping way back. Oh, stuffed. I think that's Big Henry Isaacson that made the first contact.
That was Owen Coombs.
That was Owen Coombs. I see you, Owen Coombs, double nickel.
Up with 55, Owen Coombs, and
Kai Lane in there. Oh, we brought the beef, baby. They busted through that line, and that's huge for us. It puts them behind the sticks, so it'll be 2nd and 12. Two-back set, single wide receivers, a bunch of motion. Now we're going to go twins right. Tight end moves to the right-hand side. Offset running back. Handoff up the middle, and stuffed again. Falls ahead for, wow, keeps spinning. Falls ahead for about 5 yards. So we had initial contact right at the line of scrimmage, but he spun, kept his legs moving, and was able to twist out and get a decent-sized game, but still 3rd and long, 3rd and about 7.
They've spotted that right at the 41-yard line.
I think they spotted it wrong. All right, here we go. Oh, false start right there, and they've not called. Quarterback back, looking to his right. Throws it up deep over the middle. Oh, way to go. Way to go. Colby Marsh gets a paw in there and disrupts the guy's vision and just knocks him just enough to not be able to hold on that ball. Again, slippery ball, rain playing a factor, much more difficult for the passing game.
And just perfect timing on Colby's part there.
Absolutely. That was great timing. He was a little bit behind the play, but was able to catch up, throw that arm in there. All right, we got Levi Joyce near side on the edge here as a gunner. Covering the gunner, I should say. And then we got Luke Westmoreland on the far side. Bothell back to punt. Good snap.
And there's a flag on the play.
Oh, I don't know if it was tipped, but it's not a very good punt. Going to end up going dead at about the 34. And I think that might be a flag on the home team here. We'll see what they say.
Judging on where that flag flew, I was guessing it was going to be a false start on Bothell, but we'll wait and see what the Zebras have to say.
Yeah, traditionally they call false start and they blow the whistle and play dead before they proceed, but
you would have to bring logic into this, wouldn't you?
Here we go. It is against Bothell. So the old wink-de-dink, move them back, re-kick, stay where you are. Ooh, illegal procedure, or false. It could be false start. So, all right. Way to go. First down. Penalty added to the kickoff. So it looks like we get the ball at the 38, which is great field position. All right, so let's see. We got big Blake Bork coming in. I think they're going to see a heavy dose of him, and then you mix Blake's power in with Parker's speed, little deception, and they can do some damage. So we got Will Woodward, looks like Griffin Miller, Noah Weintraub near side, Will Eaton far side. Ooh, low snap. Parker looks, throws up right to Miller and hit in the back right when it happens. So, again, that's a catch I think Griffin makes 9 out of 10 times. Slippery ball. Rainy conditions, getting hit at the same time. Good play on the defense, but I think we normally catch that in drier weather.
You look out there and you see he's not wearing any gloves on there, and you wonder, why doesn't he have some of those sticky gloves on there? But it turns out some of those gloves just get really slick when they're wet.
All right, here we go. Peterson in, steps up to the right-hand side. Parker calls the ball, gets the snap. Nice pass. Can't tell if he caught it or not.
Pass intended for Woodward. It's incomplete.
Nope, incomplete. Did a real quick out there. He got popped right when the ball got there too. So we got a dry ball in, 3rd and 10. Twins right, Twins left. Peterson in the backfield. Steps up to the right-hand side. Parker gets a snap, drops back. fires it right over the middle, almost picked off, knocked down by number 4 of Bothell, intended for Will Eaton right in the middle. Dangerous pass, but a good pass, just Bothell made a good play. All right, so we're going to line up. I have a feeling we're going to kick. I have been known to be wrong, and it looks like he's dropping back, and we're going to kick.
And that one just rolled across the ground to him.
Oh, great punt. Great punt. Oh, don't bounce back. All right.
And it stops there at the 25-yard line, where Bothell will need to take the ball 1st and 10. And while we've got a quick break here, I'd like to ask a quick favor of those of you at home. We're not able to hear how it sounds on your end, so if you all could just leave a comment to let us know how the audio sounds on your end.
Get your rain jackets now.
We have, courtesy of Mr. Thatcher here, we have 2 new headsets, so we really feel like we're professional announcers. All right, so we've got Weintraub close, Marsh far, looks like they're rotating over, looks like a cover 3 look, handoff up the middle, oh, gets popped, and then keeps spinning, driving his legs, way to put up a wall, gain of about 3. So that was interesting. They left Harry Reid out there by himself, and you saw Colby drop back, and there's 3 real tight safety look. That guy breaks out the outside, and we're in trouble. So I'm glad that our defense, between Logan and Harry, were able to step up there and knock him back. All right, trips left, single back, quarterback calls. Hands off to his right-hand side, near side, and out of bounds, a gain of about 4.
And thank you for your feedback on the audio there. Good to know that things are working on your end.
Out of bounds at the 30, it'll be 33 Bothell.
All right, here we go. Twins left, single receiver right. Calls for the ball, tries to get it off sides, but we're not going to fall in for it. Running back switches sides, offset left. Quarterback calls for the ball, tries to get the fake. Oh, false start. Yes, that's what happens. That's dangerous. You got to practice that. Backfired on him, so that'll back him up 5. It'll be about 3rd and 9. That's when a yellow flag is a man's best friend right there. I tell you, Jim, I think I'm more excited than the Pointer Sisters tonight.
Now there's an obscure reference from the past.
Yes, those of you who are at home not braving the rain will understand that. Drops back. Oh, getting flushed out of the pocket, rolls out to his right. Throws over. Wow. Okay, across the body. Looked like Blake may have had a play on it. That's a tough throw. So when you roll to one side, you kind of cut down the angle at which you can hit the field. And so he kind of threw back towards the middle of the field. I mean, technically it was down the sideline, but it was more across his body. So that's a tough throw, tough catch. And looks like Bothell's going to punt with a 4th and 8, down 7. 8:40 remaining in the second quarter. And we've got Will Eaton sitting at about the 50-yard line. Punter's deep. Let's see if we can't cause some havoc here. Low punt, almost blocked. Will backs up, nice punt, end over end. Fields it, drops it, picks it up, runs out to his right-hand side, cuts back. Oh, way to go. Gains about 10 yards on the return. That had disaster written all over it, but again, I think the good Lord above is with the Wolves tonight. Great job. All right, so we'll come out. Let's see. Eaton's going far side. We got Chardonnay, Henry Isaacson, Ryan Ware, Jackson Marley. Ooh, handoff, double back. Peterson sits there and grinds. Oh, he doesn't stop. He busts out to the right-hand side. Way to go, Jack Peterson. That's what I'm talking about right there. He came into that, it looked like he was going to get smacked for about a 2-yard gain. Doesn't stop turning his legs, doesn't give up, lowers his shoulder, bounces out to the right-hand side. Great run, Jack. I love to see that. I'm fired up. All right, so we got Lester and Peterson in the backfield, and this is, again, this is what I'm talking about with I think we have the advantage. We got a 3-headed monster at running back. Twins left. We've got Weintraub close right, hands off to Peterson again. This time they actually stop him, but not until after a gain of about 1.
Peterson stops at the line.
All right, that last run before that play was good for about 15, 18 yards, putting us now down at about the 30.
All right, here we go. Hand off to Lester, busts up the right-hand side, stops, puts on a little move, keeps his legs going. Way to go, Michael Lester. Gain of about 7. I mean, he turned something into nothing. I mean, nothing into something there, so that was great. Looks like an injured Cougar down. Hope he's okay.
They're spotting that now at the 26-yard line, where we'll have third and about 3.5 yards to go.
I like seeing double nickel Owen Coombs down there pulling double duty. Way to go. Henry Isaacson, Jackson Marley, Ryan Ware. Ryan Ware's had a couple of injuries, so he was sat out last week, so it's nice. I'm sure he's fired up to get back in here and play. That kid's something else. Coached him in Little League.
Wow.
Yeah, coached him in Little League. He was 12 years old, and that was back when I was taller than he was.
That was a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Hard to believe.
And folks, you can't see it from where you're at, but we've got Sean Crandall here just working his tail off to bring you crystal clear video. And with the rain coming down here, that is not an easy job tonight.
And the cool thing is he's got a really nice beanie keeping him warm tonight. We're going to play the game, Where's Crandall? You have to pick him out of the crowd. All right, here we go. Going back to the two-back set. This time we got Borup and Lester in. That's kind of a combination I wouldn't want to have to face. Then we got Weintraub close. We got Miller and then Will Eaton far side. All right, here we go. They wind the clock. Parker gets a snap, hands off to, Lester tries to hurdle, gets an extra yard or so. Using those powerful legs to jump up, it's going to be 4th and about a half a yard, maybe 1 yard.
That will be interesting to see what we call here. We've got half a yard to go. Will we go for it? The lineup says we are.
Yeah, we got Peterson. Oh!
And there we go. That should give it to us.
Wolves are disciplined. It backfired on Bothell. We take advantage, get the 5 yards. Automatic first down. That's got to drive coaches crazy, which I happen to be standing next to a bunch of Bothell Cougar coaches, and I'm sure they're furious, and I'm not going to look at them because if I make eye contact, it might not end well for me.
They're all over. They're smiling. They're happy with that.
All right, here we go. They wind the clock. We got Borup to the right, Lester to the left, Parker in the middle, Twins left. Single wide receiver right, Noah Weintraub. Parker calls for the ball. Ooh, low snap. Fakes the handoff, throws it deep. Just off. I got blocked by the view, but it looked like Noah jumped.
2.
Yeah, it looked like Noah jumped up to get it, and the defender caught up and knocked it away. Good call, though. Very good call, because Noah was out there ahead of him a little bit. I just think he ran out of room. This is when I want that adjustable end zone that we need to fundraise for. All right, here we go. Same lineup. Parker hands off. Lester cuts it back up the middle. Hops, does a bunny step and turns. And look at that. We got a gain of about 7. Way to go, Michael Lester. That right there is huge.
And that's just about the 10-yard line there. It looks like we should have about 2 yards left to go.
It'll be 3rd and short. All right, so now we have got Borup back in there. I think that's Borup. Maybe it's Peterson. Oh, it's Peterson. Peterson gets it, goes up the middle. And he falls forward for a first down. At least I think it's a first down. I'm 99% sure it's a first down. And if I were there, I would call it a first down.
Haven't seen a signal from the referee yet.
At the bottom of the pile.
Okay. Oh, they gave him a not so favorable spot. Referee timeout, so it looks like they're going to measure.
Bring the chains on.
That's fine. Bring the chains.
Yeah, we got Emma Morris, Brian Wickrant. Nicole Mars on the chains.
So, Jim, would you happen to know the wettest game in NFL history?
I would not, but does that take us back to the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field?
Not quite that far. It takes us back to 1979. The Kansas City Chiefs visit the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and as a Floridian, I was still am a Bucs fan and a Dolphins fan.
For Eastlake.
Ooh, 4th and very, very short. But that game, I remember, vaguely remember that game. To watch all the Bucs games, and that's back when they had running Ricky Bell. He ran for 137 yards that game, and it was 0-0 until the very end, until Neil O'Donoghue won with a late field goal to push the Bucs into the playoffs, 1979.
And how was the passing game in that game?
It was all running Ricky Bell from USC. And the interesting thing is, John McKay was their coach. He coached Ricky Bell at USC and then drafted him in the first round in, I believe, 1977.
Well, that's what I was going to say, yeah.
All right, so here we go. We've got Lester and Peterson, twins left. Noah, single receiver right. Griffin's in the slot. Eaton's far. 4th and short. Let's see what we come up with. All right, here we go. Parker gets the call, gets the ball. Lester goes up forward. That's a first down. That's got to be a first down. Bothell's pointing other way, but I disagree because they gave him a spot on the near side. He signaled first down. First down, baby. Way to go. Oh, Lester comes off limping. Don't like to see that.
Oh, dear.
Oh, no. I don't know if he got popped in the knee or twisted an ankle or something, but he got up there in the middle, and I think he took some collateral damage. So we're hoping he's okay.
He was walking off the field with a little bit of a limp, and then he just buckled.
Yeah, we're gonna. Okay, he gets up. Let's see. Oh, he's walking very gingerly on that right leg hurt. Good to see him walk. Now he's hopping. So folks, let's hope for the best. Think good thoughts, and we'll give you an update if we find out anything. All right, so it's 1st and goal from about the 8-yard line. Weintraub near side, far side. We've got Kistner,
1st and goal.
Eaton.
At the 7-yard line.
Miller goes to tight end. Peterson single back, comes up to the right side of Parker. Parker calls the ball, gets a snap, hands off to Peterson. Peterson off the right-hand side, goes up to the middle, falls forward to the 5-yard line. So gain of about 3.
Yeah, I know about the 5-yard line.
The 2nd down.
And we're listening to the Bothell coaches here making some observations about what it might mean to have Lester out of the game here.
It's okay, folks. I'll step on one of their toes. Okay, here we go. We got Peterson in the backfield, single receiver. Kistner coming off, or no, Will Eaton coming off. And Cole Hunt coming in. So Cole Hunt far side, Kistner slot, Griffin tight end, Noah near side, Peterson slides up to the right, Parker calls for the ball, hands off, Peterson up the middle, hop step, puts his head down, and then there's a big push. We got a big rugby scrum, looks like it's going to be down at about the 1. So it'll be 3rd and goal from the 1.
And again, they may not give us the most favorable spot there. It looks like the referees are standing at about the 2.
Gain is down to the 2.
Which is twice as far as I thought it was. All right, here we go.
32.
Double backs. We got Borup and Peterson, attorneys at law, twins left. Parker calls the ball, hands off Borup. Borup drives into that D line, and it'll be 4th and about a yard. He got stood up, kind of pushed back there, tried to lower his head, but it's 4th and 1. We're going to see what we do here. Oh, we stay on. Bothell subs. All right, Parker's got both backs. Borup left, Peterson right, calls for the ball. Gets a snap, hands off to Borup. Borup drives through. You're not going to stop him. You're not going to stop him. Not when he squares his shoulders going into the line of scrimmage like that. You're not going to stop him. Great job, Blake. That was huge. That right there is fantastic.
And that puts the Wolves up 2 scores now with about 4 minutes left in the second period.
What a drive. What a drive, folks. Oh. All right, here we go. Weintraub to kick. Parker to hold. Calls for the ball. Snap is good. Kick is good. Way to go, Noah. So 14-0. If you recall, we received the ball. So if we can hold them here and prevent that 2-score swing, we want to try to hold Bothell here from scoring so that they can come out still down 2 scores in the second half.
Well, that would be great. We've got to give them the ball to begin that second half. It'd be best to not give it to them with them just 1 score behind.
Yep. All right, so going back to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Sorry, I'm on a roll here. One of my favorite quarterbacks growing up was Doug Williams out of Grambling State. Many of you probably remember him from the Washington Redskins, but he started off as a Buccaneer, and his wife passed away from brain cancer. He went and played in the Canadian League and came back. And you know who recruited him to come to the Redskins?
I do not.
Joe Gibbs.
Joe Gibbs.
So Joe Gibbs recruits him, but Joe Gibbs was the one that talked John McCain to draft him with the #1 pick when he was offensive coordinator with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
So
and then he goes
playing with him.
Yes. So then he goes on to win. He's the first African-American quarterback drafted in the first round. First African-American quarterback to win a Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl MVP. All right. Kick is deep. Noah with the kick. Fielded on the near side. Comes up the left-hand side. Tries to break out to the right side, and we stuff him at the 20. Great stop.
Harry Reid on the stop there.
Going with the return, Harry Reid with the
Great stop.
Turn is out to the 20.
All right. 3:58 left, so we got 4 minutes to hold them. Sean, how's that rain looking?
It's looking wet.
He's not the best color man in the business, folks. All right, here we go. We got Cole and Kister deep. Weintraub far side and then Colby near side. Quarterback calls for the ball, drops back. Oh, then hands up, tries to do a draw right up the middle, busts out, gain of about 3, maybe 2. Good job.
Griffin Miller met him there after he broke through the line, and it was no going from there.
You know, I tell you, between Blake and Griffin, Blake Griffin, wait a minute, where have I heard that before? Oh, anyway, between Blake and Griffin, I don't know which would be worse to go against. They're both big boys. I mean, Miller's a gym rat, and Blake's almost 200 pounds, if not 200 pounds, of thick muscle. I'm just kind of sore thinking about it. Looks like there was a penalty on the play. We couldn't tell because we're looking through foggy windows. Apparently there's a football game going on out there. So Bothell gets moved back. Looked like holding. So now it'll be 1st and 20. Exactly what we want. Keep them behind the sticks. Force them to throw. Make mistakes. Get the ball back. Maybe we can get another score before halftime. All right, here we go. Quarterback's got single back left, twins right, single receiver from near side. Tries to draw us off sides. Doesn't do it. Hands off up the middle. And chopped down after a gain of about 1. We'll take gain of 1 all day long.
Especially when you're at 1st and 20.
Absolutely. I think right now it's more of a management issue for Bothell. They're not going to, most likely not going to do anything crazy here because one mistake and we go up 3 scores.
Well, I vote for them to make that mistake.
Okay, so we got a bunch. Nope, we got late sub, a little bunch right-hand side, single receiver left, calls for the ball, rolls out to his right. Oh, cuts back to his left. He's being pursued. Blake's right up there. That, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, was a business decision. Number 7 against number 33. He's given up about, looks like about 70 pounds.
And he decided to give up an opportunity for maybe another 3-4 yards and keep his health.
Yes. Good job, Blake. Way to kind of pin him in there and not let him get away. All right, so Eller's near side. Colby's near side. Blake looking back to see the signal. I see Griffin, Harry, Cole's back with Kistner. All right, trips right, calls for the ball, drops back, looking to his right, getting flushed out, rolls out to his right, trying to get outside. Oh, he's chucking it deep, and nothing, incomplete.
At that point, Bothell turned into defense on that one because our defenders had the better position on that ball.
Well, and for a split second, you might have heard the Bothell coaches saying wheel. The wheel route was open, but we were clamping down on the wheel route and rolling to the right. You're not going to be able to, in most situations, you're not going to be able to deliver a perfect ball under such duress. So that's great. Okay, so here we got Will Eaton standing in about the 45. We're going in kind of a semi-prevent here. Bothell drops back. Let's see if we can't put some pressure and cause a misfire. Oh, high snap. Had to jump to get it. Almost blocked it. Nice deep punt. Comes down. Oh, and we let it bounce. Oh, boy. All the way down to the 25. That's all right. Better to be safe than sorry. No harm, no turnover, no nothing. 2:23. If we want to try to take a couple of hacks at getting some deep yardage and get in for field goal range, we can do that. If not, we can just run out the clock and go in with a 2-score lead at halftime.
But kudos to the punter on that one. That was a huge punt.
Yeah, he did a really good job. It was a very nice punt. It wasn't end over end like some of them have been. He had a very nice kick. All right, here we go. Eden to the far side. Griffin looks like he's going to line up tight end with, oh, no. Oh, we're going to do trips left. So we got Woodward and we got Eden, Woodward, Miller, Weintraub near side, Peterson in the backfield. Peterson in motion, goes out to the left. Ooh, comes underneath. Ooh, big throw to big number 4, Griffin Miller, jumps up, uses his body to shield the defender away from the ball, secures the catch. Gain of about 8, second and short. Clock still running. We're in no hurry. If we get some good yardage, we can take advantage of having 3 timeouts. So here we go. We got Peterson back. Oh, no, that's Lester. He goes out to the flat. Look at him. Oh, he's not hurt. Wow, way to go, Michael Lester. Gain of about, looks like 12.
Near midfield.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so relieved that Lester's doing fine. I wonder if he just got knocked in the knee with the helmet, and his will just says, I am not stopping here. I see him kind of stomping his leg as though to say, pain, get away from me. He's a tough kid, so I think he's going to be just fine, but that's so good to see him. All right, twins both sides. Near side, you got Weintraub and Griffin, baseball teammates as well. Here we go. Slow snap, fakes it, goes deep. Oh, yeah! Wow, good throw by Parker under a little duress, rolling to his right. Put it deep only where his receiver could get it, just a little bit outside of his reach. Good throw, though. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And that was number 2, Noah Weintraub, the intended receiver. We got 2nd down, 10 yards to go here with just 1:40 left to play in the first half.
All right, we got twins both sides. Lester in the backfield, slides up to the left of Parker. Parker calls for the ball. Low snap, hands off. Lester dodges the first guy, then ducks under and has really nowhere to go. So it'll be 3rd and about 13. Clock is running. Bothell's not taking advantage of the timeouts, which is fine by me. My guess is we'll run the ball try to burn as much time off this clock as we can and get in for halftime.
And Lester comes off the field there. And it looks like we've got number 77, Chat Munjal, in there as center right now.
All right, here we go. Borup's in the backfield. Low snap. Borup rolls out. Parker rolls out, throws it deep. Oh, yeah. Oh.
And again, on another day, that would have been a caught ball.
Yep. Griffin, I tell you, it is a challenge with a wet ball. Kudos to Parker. He had a nice spiral, put it right where only Griffin could get it. And it just wasn't happening with the rain. Good effort, though. Good effort. All right, here we go. So 54 seconds. Clock stopped on the incompletion. Borup slides up the line of scrimmage. Parker calls the ball. Rolls back to him. Rolls out to his left. Boots it. Puts it where it can go out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. That's great. That's great. 47 seconds left. They got 80 yards to pay dirt, so we're going to get in there, put up a defense, and go in with a 2-score lead.
And let's see if they can't do what they've been doing the last few possessions, going backwards on that first play.
You know, I tell you what, a little drop back and let that ball slip out of my hand would be great. I welcome a little pigskin palockery.
Wouldn't mind ending this half on a scoop and score by the Wolves.
All right, so we got Harry Reid outside right, Griffin in the middle, Blake far side, Colby far side, Noah Weintraub right. They shift Twins left, drops back. Ooh, passing, looking to his right, going deep, puts it way up high. Oh, Colby. Okay, so flag is thrown. In my opinion, Colby was right there, and the offensive guy bumped him out of the way. Oh, looks okay. Let's see what the call is. They're talking it over. When zebras huddle, I don't like that. Bothell's moving up as though it was there. So they got the call, but now the zebras are moving back, so I think this is going to go against Bothell.
Pass interference against Eastlake.
You probably heard the coaches up here. I am in stern agreement with that call. There's no way. I don't think that was called. He had his back turned, looking at the ball, and the Bothell guy bumped him out of the way. So if that's not pass interference, then we should have got, if that is pass interference, then we should have gotten at least 2 or 3 calls from our passing attack. All right, Twins left. We're going to shake that off. Quarterback calls for it. Drops back, looking for his right, gonna get sandwiched, but no, he rolls out to his, almost got him. Rolls out to his left, and he throws it out of bounds. Receiver in the area, so those of you at home, intentional grounding for a high school quarterback is actually much more difficult than it is for an NFL quarterback. NFL quarterback, you have to be outside the pocket and throw the ball past the line of scrimmage. Originally, we thought the same, but in high school, the receiver definitely has to be in the area, and if the referee thinks that you were trying to get rid of the ball, he can call the flag. All right, Twins left. Single receiver right-hand side, drops back, looks to his right, a lot of pressure. Oh, screen, breaking out to the left-hand side, cuts back in the middle, and only gains about 8 yards. Clock still going.
And that was Harry Reid and Kai Lane on that.
And then the Cougars call timeout with 21.5 seconds left. Good pursuit on that. Kind of hard to not go after the quarterback and be disciplined. On the outside, you're trained to go, and so they did. And the Bothell did a good job blocking our inside linemen, and they were able to get out for a few yards. So let's see what happens after the timeout.
We'd like to thank our sponsors, Pine Lake Ale House.
And while we've got this break, let's go ahead and thank our sponsor, Sammamish Remodel, one of our later sponsors here this year. We'd also like to give a quick thank you to the Washington State Patrol Troopers Association. another sponsor of the Eastlake Wolves football. Thank you for your support. We're down to 21 seconds.
All right, so they come on up to timeout. Trips right. They found some success with the screen. All right, here we go. Quarterback calls for the ball. Tries to draw him offsides. Doesn't work. Throws it. That's looked like a lateral. Look, a screen pass. And gets out bounds.
About the 45.
Yeah, about the 45. So gain of about 12. That's fine. 14 seconds left. You know, this is kind of a bend, don't break defense right now. You don't want to play press and then give up the big play. So we're going to let them just nibble away all they want and put the pressure on them to make a special teams play or try to go for it all. All right, trips left. Quarterback looks to his left, obviously, because that's where the trips are, and we sack him. Way to go.
About a 4-yard loss on that sack.
Way to go, Kai Lane.
Loss of about 3 at 2nd and 13.
And that leaves us with 6 seconds to go.
Timeout, Bothell.
And the Cougars have called for another timeout, stopping the clock with, on the on-field clock, 6.8 seconds remaining in the half. And the referee wants a little bit more time put back on there. He wants 8 seconds, not 6.8.
Well, if he slides me at 20, we'll do that.
That's a rate of about $6 per half second.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is a mathematician. All right, here we go. So 8 seconds left, which if we were bull riding, that'd be great. Okay, here we go. Trips left, single back up, and we decide that we're going to call a timeout. That's right. We think you're going to do this, so you're going to do that, and we're going to do this, and you're going to do that. We had 2 guys. We had Miller, Borup. Oh, we had 3. We had, that's awesome. We had Cole Hunt, Miller, and Weintraub all in the back, expecting the deep ball. So that's good. The interesting thing is, I mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast that the receivers for Bothell were rather tall, lanky. That has not been an issue with us for us in the first half. I expect if the rain holds up and we keep having slippery ball issues, I expect that's going to remain the same. But I have a feeling halftime adjustments are going to try to take advantage of the height differential.
Well, even if the rain were to stop right now, the field's still wet. Every time the ball hits the field, it's going to get wet.
Absolutely. Kind of weird for it to be raining in October in the Pacific Northwest.
I think this is the first time in a decade that that's been the case.
That's right. Okay, so we go with the 4-man front, 4 linebackers. Looks like we're playing cover 7. He throws it, tries to get over. Ooh, nice catch. They stop the clock at the 30, 2.2 seconds left.
Sam Stewart with the reception.
So you've got to go. I mean, you could try a field goal. That's a long way to go. The kicker was kicking pretty well in warm-ups, but he wasn't kicking from 47 yards. Well, looks like they're going to go for the kick. Okay.
And this will be a wet field goal attempt.
And the kicker has sat on the sidelines for about 45 minutes in the cold weather. We're going to play somewhat prevent kick block, making sure there's no shenanigans. All right, here we go. Snap is good. Down. And he got it.
That's impressive.
Yeah, great kick. Kudos to him for giving him 3 points so they don't go in with a donut. Eastlake quickly off the sidelines. Bothell will follow. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 15 minutes of halftime. We'll try to log on in about 10 minutes when we're closer to the second half. So please stay tuned.
And we'll see if we can't get the cameras dried off between now and then.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Eastlake dance team. They're led by Captains Natalie Nichols and Kylie Hawkins, Lieutenants Daphne Setkin and Anya Ahuja. The team is coached by Missy Hornberger, assisted by Kiara Howe and Nina Armstrong. Their performance tonight is a palm routine choreographed by coaches Nina and Kiara. Give it up for the Eastlake dance team. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Eastlake Youth Football. 2021 Eastlake Youth Football and Cheer Squads, 2nd grade through 8th grade, 102 football players, 35 coaches, 59 cheerleaders, and 9 cheer coaches. The youth varsity game on Saturday is canceled due to a COVID issue at Liberty. Eastlake youth varsity gets a bye and will move into the semifinals on November 6th. Now please welcome the varsity team. Head coach Dane Sampson. Defensive coordinator and youth president David Oliphant. Varsity team is 8th graders. They're 7-1 this season, entering the playoffs as a strong contender for the championship. Platinum cheer head coach Jenny Johnson. All cheer levels choreographer is Jamie Elias. Now the JV. Head coach Jeffrey Schock. Youth VP. The JV team is 8-0. They're the number 1 seed and they're undefeated this year, and 19-0 as a team going back to 2019 when this team won the league championship as Cubs. Obsidian Cheer head coach Adrian Oliphant. Sophomores. Head coach Justin Stiles, first year coaching and is killing it. The soft team is 6-2 and ready to make a strong run in the playoffs. Ruby Cheer head coaches Debbie Chrysler and Nikki Popino. Rookies. Head coach is Ryan Gwynn. They're a small but tough team competing in the new 8 versus 8 format for the rookie level. Glitter Cheer head coaches Meredith Thomas and Jennifer Frazier. How about one more round of applause for Eastlake Youth Football. Good luck in the playoffs. Would the Sammamish Police Explorers please head down to the field and wave at me? Let's give them a big round of applause. The Sammamish Police Explorers are a youth nonprofit organization that teaches leadership, integrity, and teamwork skills all through a law enforcement and policing lens, working under the Sammamish Police Department and King County Sheriff's Office. They are here in their gray shirts and black jackets, as you can see down on the field, as a critical tool for safety and security, not only at our Eastlake football games, but at the many events they work in the area. On top of what they do for us at large events, the Police Explorers also get unique and frequent opportunities to take part in enrichment training, such as firearms instruction and emergency vehicle driver training, as well as ride-alongs with police officers, be those in a car, on a boat, or even in a helicopter. If you are interested in a future law enforcement or military career, if you want to know more about how the criminal justice system works, if you want the opportunity for more than 1,000 community service hours per year, or if you want to learn how to be a better leader, this is the program for you. If you are someone you know is or may be interested in the program, talk to any uniformed explorer or Officer Martin.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so at halftime we celebrated the Eastlake Youth Football Organization and their coaches. This is an organization that I have been a part of for 8 years. I still do some active work with them, but I wanted to kind of take a second and just say how heavy my heart was at the loss of Sean Celine. He was a coach with me for 2 years, very kind, gracious individual who passed away a few weeks ago, and that really kind of shook me. We coached the first year I was a head coach. He was coaching with me in the subsequent year afterward, and you know, our hearts go out to his family, and just wanted to make sure that they knew that our thoughts and prayers have been with them, and you know, Sean was a special guy, and he will surely be missed.
Are you in charge of this broadcast at all?
All right, so nice little segue there. We got about 2 minutes left, and our young people are out there waiting for the team to come through, and we will be getting the second half underway. So they're going to come out for warm-ups in a moment, and we'll be back.
Here come the Wolves.
Out of halftime, we are scrambling to get our primary camera back online here, but the rain has not been kind to our equipment here, and we'll bring you the best viewing that we can, but we may be down to just one camera, and we'll bring you all the football that we can tonight with the equipment we have available.
Okay, we got about 15 seconds left. So something was brought to our attention at halftime. I just want to make sure that everybody understands. I have headphones on. I can't really hear that well. And we do have the Bothell coaches next to us, and neither Jim nor I can really understand or hear anything as to what they're saying. I know that Jim made a remark about Michael Lester coming off the field and saying that the Bothell coaches were questioning what that was. He was making that up. They certainly weren't saying anything, and if they were, I couldn't hear them anyway. So I just want to make sure that those of you, yes, we are biased towards Eastlake, but we would never do anything to challenge the integrity of this game, and thought you all should know that. So now we got 12 minutes on the clock. Wolves are gathered. Cougars are gathered. Looks like we'll be kicking right to left on your television screen. And we're trying to get the video feedback up. Don't worry, the lights have not gone out. And we might go to a radio broadcast. But we're getting set to kick off. Our team takes field. Coach Lindell gave them the final instructions. Looks like Noah's going to kick off. Tees up the ball at the 40. And the team spreads. Bothell prepares. Weintraub readies himself. Crowd getting excited. Kick is up. Direct kick. Ooh, hits and skips. Ooh, knocked down. Guy gets it up the left-hand side. Tackled at about the 17, 18-yard line. Great coverage. Way to pin him into that corner. Bothell will start out 1st and 10. And the second act continues. So kudos to Sean Crandall trying to scramble around here to get our cameras up and running, keeping us live. So we're going to do our best to bring you the best angle we can. Okay, so we got Noah Weintraub near side, Twins right, tight end, single receiver left, one running back goes to the left-hand side, tries to come through. Harry Reid, way to go, Harry Reid, comes in with that shoulder, cuts him down, and really not much of a gain.
64, Henry Isaacson. No gain on the play.
Oh boy. Jim, I stuffed down a hot dog before the game, and I will tell you they're great, but that's the gift that keeps on giving.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
All right, here we go. Colby Marsh is near side. Handoff up the middle. Off the left side, lowers his head, gain of about 4. So it'll be 3rd and about 6.
Sitting at the 24-yard line now.
Harry Reid made the tackle.
All right, so we got Logan Eller on the left side. Griffin in the middle. Harry far right. Borup on the left. Colby in the left. Cole Hunt sliding over to the right to cover the double side. Split in the field, cover 2, looks like. Oop, pumps, tries to go deep. Oh, almost picked off. Way to move. Michael Kistner jumps up, tries to get the ball. He and the receiver collide. That was one of their taller receivers, number 4. I want to say I know who that is, but I don't have the roster numbers.
Yeah, on the left side, number 4, Marcus Hoffman.
No, Heffernan.
Heffernan.
That's Heffernan. Good ball player. They kind of got up there and collided, and that ball bounced out. So looks like Bothell's going to punt. Will Eaton at the 50. Kicker back. I see Levi Joyce, Luke Westmo. We get a good push. Try to get up there. They blocked it well. Not the best punt. Could have bounced once. Oh, Eaton picks it up. Comes down the right-hand side. Full stride. Going at the 5. Touchdown! Way to go, Will Eaton. No flag on the play. And we hit the siren. Or is there a flag on the play? The Zebras are getting together. Not really excited about this. Oh, they're coming over to talk to Coach. Break the news gently. This one's going to come back, folks. Let's see. Holding. And crowd not really excited about that.
Holding Eastlake.
Okay. So our coach is a little upset. All right, here we go. So that's fine. We'll regroup. 1st and 10. It's okay. Looks like the rain is kind of pausing. Still coming down a little bit, but not as bad as it's before. See Big Daddy Ryan Ware, Chat Munjal, Jackson Marley, and double nickel, Owen Coombs. All right, single back, offset to the left. Peterson takes the handoff, goes up the right-hand side. Ooh, squeezes through, gets about 3.5 yards.
Peterson up the middle.
All right, it'll be 2nd at about 7 or 8.
And for those of you listening on the stream, you may hear some background sounds, and there's really not much we can do about the sound level of the other coaches who are here.
All right, Peterson up the right-hand side, lowers his head, runs into a wall of Cougars, and that'll be a gain of about a half yard to a yard.
Gain of 1 brings up
We went 2
third
tight
and
ends
7.
that time. All right, so we got trips left. Miller comes over in the slot with Will Woodward. Far side looks like Will Eaton, I think. Or no, that's Weintraub. Parker calls for it. Looks over the sideline. Oh, no. Okay. Ball start.
Ball start penalty against Eastlake.
All right, that backs us up. So now we're behind the sticks. It's okay. It's all right. We'll be fine. So it's
Brings up 3rd and 12.
3rd and 12. The 48-yard line. All right, Peterson slides up to the right-hand side. Now he comes back over to the left-hand side. Trips left. Parker back. Looks to throw. Throws it deep down the left-hand side. Miller's open. Catches it. Lands at about the 7 or 8 yard line. Way to go, Griffin Miller. At a kid. He got past his defender. He was ahead of him, and Parker just laid out a beautiful, beautiful ball. And sometimes those can be difficult because you've got a safety coming over the top there, but wasn't able to get there in time. So great ball, Parker. Good job. All right, so Lester's in. And I can tell from here that he's fired up. Slides up to the right. Single receiver both sides. Parker calls the ball, hands off to Lester. Lester goes left, bounces it out. Able to squeeze through. This is what's great about Michael Lester. He takes what's going to be about a 1 yard gain, squeezes up and like tiptoes the sideline and gets that extra yard. So a gain of about 4. So that's just we want that. We want that. So we can get a first down at the 5. So it's 2nd and about 7.
2nd and 7 for the Wolves.
Sorry, folks. All right, gets pushed out of bounds. Gain of about 3. So it'll be 3rd and
Gain is down to the 8 yard line.
4.5. We come back to the line.
Brings up 3rd and 4 for Eastlake.
And I got to think, we don't pick up the first down. I got to think we're going to go Weintraub here for the field goal.
It would be good to get back to a full 2-touchdown lead.
All right, here we go. So trips right. Lester slides up to the left-hand side. Parker calling for the ball. Gets the ball, looks to his right, comes back to his left. Ooh, hits, incomplete. That was to Will Eaton. All right, so let's see what coach decides to do.
Bring up 4th and 4.
I think. Okay, all right. I think Coach Snell is really going to try to take control of this game right here. Trips right. Borup out to the backfield to the left. Parker got time, fakes, and then gets tripped up. Gets tripped up and sacked. Loss of about 5. Cougars will take over at about the 15-yard line. Unfortunate there, but I don't mind the call. I think at this point you've got a lot of momentum. You go to put the ball in the end zone, put the game away.
At their own 14-yard line.
All right, so they got 86 yards to pay dirt. 8:29 left in the third quarter. So now it becomes a time for us to shorten the game. We want to run that clock, try to hold on to the ball as long as possible, which we did right there. We took 3.5 minutes off. So Bothell comes out, single receiver left, single receiver right, single back. Okay, Logan Allen left-hand side, Colby Marsh left-hand side. No Weintraub far right. Run it right up the middle, bounces out to the left, gets caught up, gain of about 6, 7.
Why am I not surprised that was a run play there?
Well, that's their bread and butter. They they can march all the way down the field. The problem is they're going to end up burning more clock, which is certainly in our favor. All right, so here we go. We got single receivers both sides. Looks like a wing back, single running back, turn, handoff. Wing back leads the way. He bounces out the left-hand side. We take him, and he's
got enough room there for the first down.
Yeah, twisted out of bounds there after gaining about 3.
Brings it out to the 26-yard line.
Knocked him out of bounds.
All right, so Bothell regroups. Same formation as last time. They got that wing back. We got to be careful, though, because I have a feeling they're going to fake that handoff and go deep. All right, up the left-hand side. Puts his head down. Fumble! Fumble! We pick it up. Blake Borup down the left-hand side. Thrown down at the 16-yard line. Ladies and gentlemen, that was an amazing pickup right there. I was wondering if they were going to call him down, but it looks like they didn't. So we are the beneficiary of a fumble, and it'll be first down Eastlake at the 16. With 7:39, first and 10. Oh, a rather fortuitous bounce.
I like that play.
For sure. And, you know, we've gotten some really good bounces tonight. Logan Eller got one on a fumble. Will Eaton got one on the exciting punt return that was called back. And then Borup right there. So we got Peterson and Borup in the backfield. Hand off to Borup. Up the middle. Slips one tackle. Lowers his head. First down. Way to go. 5-yard line. So first and goal from the 5. Way to go, Blake.
Brought down by Marcus Gaffernan.
And they're going to put this right about the 4-yard line. So we're sitting with a very short field now. 5 yards to go. 4 downs to get there. And there it is back to Borup. And
they call it touchdown.
Well, that one took a little bit longer than the punt return for a touchdown, but we're back up by 2 full scores.
Do you guys want to talk through this? I'm going to move this over to here. Do you guys want to talk through this? I'm going to leave a live one, but move this over to here. I can't pan fast enough. Just like that.
Attempt the extra point.
Okay, here we go.
Out of the hold of
Parker calling for the snap. Snap a little high, gets it down. Noah right through. Touchdown, Eastlake. 21-3, 7-13 lift to go in the third quarter.
And as we reset the field here for the kickoff, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Evergreen Ford, long-term sponsor of Eastlake football.
Both JV boys and girls finished.
We also shout out our appreciation
Varsity finished third
to G2 Sports and Physical Therapy.
Individually, and Noah's on fourth. Ethan is only the 5th boy in Eastlake history to be crowned KingCo cross-country champion.
Kinson and Kinson Homes, another proud sponsor of Wolves football.
Ahead of second place Skyline. The girls team was represented by Fiona Wolf, Jane Ruse, Sally Ruse, Alyssa Flint, Claudia Wolf, Ashley Lockstart,
and orthodontics on the plateau, where your smile is our specialty.
Cross country at districts this weekend. Tees up the football.
And Weintraub ready for the kickoff here. And it's away, deep, fielded about the 8.
Comes up the left-hand side, lowers his head, and gets stopped at the 25.
Boy on the return. Robbie Putis was the first tackler. Noah Weintraub also in.
All right, here we go. Eastlake, time for some defense. All right, 7:04 left. 21-3. Cougs come out, regrouped. Single receiver left-hand side, Twins right. Now then we put them in a position to where they got to play catch-up, which is right where we want them. Tries to draw us off sides with a hard count. So here we go. Running back moves to the right. Quarterback calls the ball. Drops back, throws a quick screen out to the left-hand side. And then we got him out of bounds. Way to go. Michael Kistner comes up from the safety position. Hits him out of bounds.
By Michael Kistner.
So, gain of about 3, 2nd and 7. I see Kai Lane, Owen Coombs, Michael Lester, and big Hank Isaacson. All right, here we go. All right, Cole Hunt slides to the left, Twins right. Here we go. Handoff up the middle. Gets hit initially and stuffed after about 4 yards. So it'll be 3rd and 2.
Boy with the carry.
All right. Coach is calling in the play from the sideline, a little animated. Cougs looking to the sideline for their call. Colby Marsh near side. Noah Weintraub far side. He's one-on-one with number 4, Marcus Heffernan. Wing back right-hand side. Quarterback calls for the ball. Single back. Wing back in motion. Slides to his left. Fakes the handoff. Rolls out to his left. Pressure on him. Throws it up high. Jump ball. Oh, caught. 2 guys there. Looked like we had good coverage. Just looked like a really odd way that the ball came in, and he was able to use his body. But there's a flag on the play, I believe. Zebras are going to get together and talk about it. They're not moving the sticks yet, which is a good sign. Fortunately, after the catch, he got tripped up right away, so minimal gain after the catch. I think it's illegal use of Saturday Night Fever with that hand gesture. I don't know what he's doing. Looks like the ball's coming back. Okay. Here's the call. Oh, illegal man downfield. Interesting. So that can happen on a rollout. You give your offensive lineman a little extra time, and they'll go past the 5 yards that a lineman can stay, and sometimes leak out past the line, past that line. And apparently that that looks like what happened.
That's a 5-yard penalty. It'll bring up 3rd and 6 for Bothell.
All right, so negates the play. 3rd and 6. Right back to where we started just a second ago. Singles receivers both sides. Receiver slides in the slot. Now looks like they're going trips. Trips left on your far side. Calls for the ball. Running back flares out. Goes over the middle, just outside of the reach. Number 15 coming across on a dig route. And we were rather fortunate. That's a tough route to defend. And by putting pressure on him, he overthrew it. So looks like the Wolves are going to get the ball back here. Will Eaton coming out to return. Cougs huddling up. They'll most likely come out in a punt formation.
Charlie Shulkin in punt formation.
Oh, not the best punt in the world. And Levi Joyce got knocked and did a great job avoiding touching the ball. So good job. We'll take over on the 44-yard line, 1st and 10. All right, here we go. Twins left, Parker and Lester in the backfield. Looks like Weintraub far side, Eaton and Miller near side. Looks like we've got a tight end. Hands off to Lester. Lester goes right up the middle. Quick burst. Holds on to the ball. Keeps his legs moving. Gain up about 13 yards. Way to go, Michael Lester.
And that's a first down inside Bothell territory on that 13-yard run.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I just would like, for those of you watching and commenting on YouTube, we do this as a service to everybody so that you can watch the game and see what's going on. We would like to keep the comments positive. You can have opinions, but they're starting to get out of control, and we can just shut the comments down, or we can just shut the live feed down. Really want to make sure that we as a community on both sides of the ball, both Bothell and Eastlake, keep it classy and make sure that we don't do anything that we might regret. So please take a moment to think before you type, because the internet has a strange way of revealing who you are when you least expect it. Thank you. 4:32 and running. Nice first down there, 2nd and 2. Lester in the backfield, comes up to the right of Parker. Twins left. Calls for the ball, hands off to Michael Lester. Tries to bounce it outside. He's going to try to stiff arm, and they did a good job sealing off that edge. So we couldn't cut it up the field. Good and tough run. So it'll be 3rd and about 6. Clock's still running, which that's a good thing. As long as we can keep that clock ticking, we're in good shape.
Loss of about 3 yards on that play.
All right, we got Kistner in the slot, far side with Weintraub. Will Eaton near side. Blake Borup in the backfield with Parker. Low snap, drops back, quick slant, boom! Right to Kistner. Lowers his head, turns ahead, gains about 7 yards after the catch. Way to go.
Barry Smith to Kistner.
Used to love watching Michael Kistner drop back and throw the ball as a young quarterback. Now he's a heck of a wide receiver. Great to watch him. All right, we got twins both sides. Peterson in the backfield, I believe. Or is that could be Borup. Yep, that's Borup. Parker back there, twins both sides. Gets the snap. Hands off to Borup. Borup pounds. Cuts up the middle. Fumbles the ball. Fortunately, we fall on it. Way to be alive and active, Jackson Marley, saving the turnover.
Jackson Marley.
4-yard gain. Clock still running.
Second down, 6 yards to go here.
And 6.
Currently at the 22-yard line.
Borup slides up to the right. Oh, right past Parker. Parker's going to pick it up. Comes around. Ends up going down the left-hand side and makes it back just past the line of scrimmage for about a 2-yard gain.
After about a 12-yard drop on that snap, it snuck past him.
Yes, so I will be going to church on Sunday because that is the 3rd time we've had a great bounce. Danny, the camera operator, is looking at me like I'm an idiot, but that's okay. I'm used to that look.
Is that what that look means from behind the mask?
That's right. Okay, here we go. Borup in the backfield, slides up to the left. Oh, no, wait, sorry, Peterson in the backfield. Parker gets the ball. Another weird snap. Just fall on it. Thank you. Okay, good. Good. Don't push the luck. I like it. So, loss of about 12 yards.
Barry Smith falls on the ball.
That's fine. Clock's ticking, so as long as we have that going for us, we're going to do okay.
That ball is definitely a little bit slippery out there tonight. And I'm not sure if the snap was on target or not, but Parker definitely did not get a hold of that snap.
All right, here we go. Twins both sides. Oh, Borup steps up in a wingback position, and Parker's going to drop back because it is 4th down, and he's going to punt. Little pooch punt. Nice coffin corner. Don't get in the end zone.
And it went into the end zone.
Just a foot too long. But hey, good idea. Good play. Minute 50 left. We got a We got 14 minutes left of this game, Jim, and we've got a 21-3 lead.
I'll take that, but I'll be happier when we've got 20 seconds left with a 14-point lead. While we're waiting for the ball to come back into play here, we'd like to thank our sponsors, the Pine Lake Ale House.
All right, here we go. Griffin Miller in the middle. Takes a power step. Oh, goes after the running back. I haven't seen a guy move that fast since I saw Mike Diggins at the pizza bar.
Boy on the tackle, brought down by the middle of the defense.
All right, here we go. Noah Weintraub near side. Kister playing safety. Here we go. Looks like I got a cover 2, maybe cover 3 look. Receiver in motion. Cole Hunt slides over to the right. Quarterback calls for it. Turns, hands off to his left-hand side. Tries to get the outside edge. Gets about 2 yards, maybe 3 yards. Hey, he lowered his head and came downhill.
Hogan Keller with the tackle. Brings up 3rd and 2 for Bothell.
All right, here we go. Twins right, single receiver left, single running back. Offset to the right, quarterback calls for it, turns the hands off up the middle. Oh, only gains about 2 yards. He's short. No, he gained a yard. He's short by about 2 yards. Clock still running. 48 seconds and counting. 4th down and 1. Big 4th down here. I would expect them to go for it.
29, that brings up 4th and 1 for the Cougars.
Okay, no running back, so this could be... Oh, no, they're going underneath. Might be a quarterback sneak. Quarterback lowers his head, plows forward, and got the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. So just so you know, the clock will run, but they got to wait to get the chain set, so it's kind of like college in that way. They'll stop the clock, move the chains. Now the clock is back running, 26 seconds and going. And single receiver left, doubles right. Quarterback calls for it. Handoff, right-hand side, tries to get around the edge. Our guys pursue. Hit like a flying bullet. Is that Michael Kistner? Is that number 5? That was number 5. He came flying up from his safety position. That's what you would call a strong safety, not because he can bench press a lot, but because he came off the strong side and lowered the boom. Good job, kid. All right, so it's the end of 3, 21-3. Wolves have a lot of momentum. Cougs with the ball. Let's see if we can't stop them when we return.
Now it's notable that this third period took a lot longer than the third period did in last week's game.
Yeah, you know, I think it's kind of funny. There was a lot of running going on, and you would think it would go faster, but maybe they hit out of bounds a few more times than normal.
Something about that running clock last week that made the second half go by pretty quickly.
Yes.
I'm your announcer, Greg Felton.
All right, 1st and 10. Oh, no, sorry, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 9. Single back, turns, hands off to the left-hand side. Wrapped up immediately. Way to go. Big Henry Isaacson got back there first, put a big paw on him, slowed him down, and then the cleanup crew of Coombs, And trying to see the number.
And they lost the 1 yard that they had gained on the first down, so now we're sitting at 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, Coombs and Kai Lane came in there and cleaned it up. That's great. Okay, so now they're 3rd and long. So we're putting them right where we want them, which is having to throw the ball. Okay, here we go. Twins both sides. Single running back to the left-hand side. Quarterback calls for it. Tries to get the hard count. Back up, looking to his right. Gets pressure immediately. Logan Ella back there, and he's got to throw it out of bounds.
4th and 10.
Yep, we put pressure on him immediately. Logan Ella got back there in a hurry.
Oh, dear.
And then looked like Kai Lang on the pursuit knocked him down. I don't know. Looks like he's shaken up a little bit. I hope he's okay.
And we'll get an official's timeout there as they tend to an injured Cougar. And there's a flag.
Also on the field.
I'm wondering if it's intentional grounding or intentional grounding of the quarterback.
Yeah, based on the location of that flag, those are our 2 options. My vote would be that that's intentional grounding of the ball. But with the injury to the quarterback, they may decide they need to do something.
Yeah, and they're talking to the Bothell coach. So we'll see. See what the white hat says.
Do we get a say in this?
Well, we could open up online for a poll. What do you think the penalty should be? Okay, so they're talking it over. For those of you wondering why one person has a white hat, he's called the white hat. He's the head official of this crew. He's the one that always calls in the penalties. Intentional grounding against Bothell. So loss of down. It's 4th and about 25, 30. So they'll punt this. We're going safety mode right here.
And we may need some safety for the referee there. One of them was on the ground after that, trying to pick up his flag and couldn't get his footing.
Oh, boy. Okay, so we're in a kind of a prevent mode, which is the safe thing to do, and I like the call because we don't really care where we get the ball because it'll be 11 minutes left and we're going to just run and give a heavy dose of our trifecta of running backs. Ball almost tipped, kind of lost it in the lights there, comes down at about the 43-yard line. So we're in positive territory. Wolves take over 1st and 10.
Short field, taking it at the Cougars' 41-yard line.
Beg your pardon, bounce out at the 45, it'll be 1st and 10 Eastlake. Goes to Peterson, tackled by Jimmy Tucker. Lost about a yard. It'll bring up 2nd and 11.
All right, here we go. Eastlake takes over. Port slides up to the right. Twins both sides. Oh, no, Lester falls on it. Good job, Michael Lester. Hard to hold on to that ball. But fortunately, Lester was able to jump on it. Loss of about 4.5, 5 yards. So it'll be 3rd down.
Loss exactly at 49-yard line. It'll be
Clock running.
14 for the Wolves.
All right, here we go. Single receiver both sides, 2 tight ends. Lester gets the ball, goes, oh no, wait, sorry. Parker rolls out, hits Griffin Miller, Okay, no gain on the play. In fact, loss of about a half a yard. That's fine. 9:30 and running. Cougars will get the ball with under 9 minutes remaining.
Spot the ball midfield. It's 4th and 15.
They're already in it.
All right, here we go. Trips left. Going to drop back into a punt formation, I'm assuming. Parker steps back. Chet Munchell getting ready to give a nice big snap deep. And we'll call timeout. Smart move. 9 minutes remaining.
We've got girls soccer tomorrow, 3:30 versus Glacier Peak at Eastlake.
Bringing somebody off the side of the
You can purchase your tickets online. That's the only way you can get in. Purchase your tickets online.
All right, the Wolves coming back on the field. I think the rain got the better of a lot of the fans. Our student section, either they're in really good camo or most of them have left. All right, here we go. Reset. Parker drops back. See if he can get a kickoff to the left-hand side. Ooh, he bounces to him, drops it, gets out, trying to throw him down, and yep, he can't get away, but they gave him forward progress about 5 yards from where he sacked. So that's a big turn. That's a big turn of events there. Under 9 minutes. It'll be first down and 10 from the 38-yard line. Bothell.
That's very unfortunate.
Yep. But, you know, we have faced adversity before, and I think we're going to do it again. Twins left, single receiver right-hand side, handoff goes up the middle and gets dropped right about the 6-yard line.
A gain of about 6, moving them to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, didn't mean the 6-yard line. Sorry, gave about 6 yards.
Scared me there.
Gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 4 for the Cougars.
All right, here we go. Single receiver, both sides. Quarterback up under center, wing back left-hand side. Quarterback gets it, turns, hands off to the left-hand side, met at the line of scrimmage. Gain of about 3. It'll be 3rd and short. What I like about this is that they're moving the ball, but they're taking up time. And as long as that happens, we're going to be doing pretty well. So we're under 8 minutes now.
Number 3, Danny Sherman is in at quarterback for the Cougars.
All right, Sean just reached around my shoulder and turned off the heater. We're all sweating up here now. Ooh, fumbles a snap. It seems to be lost in the fray, this massive humanity. Oh, way to go, Wolves. First down. Again, another fortuitous bounce.
56 by Lane.
We have been very fortunate this game, and a lot of things have, no pun intended, bounced our way. And let's see if we can take advantage of it. 7:30 left. 21-3. 1st and 10 at about the 30-yard line. I would like to point out that the loser of this game will still be a highly ranked in the state tournament for 4A. So you have to understand that Bothell's a very good team. We're a very good team. Battle of the Titans here, and it's good that we get this experience early. Here we go. Low snap, hands off to Lester, hops up the right-hand side, gain of about 4.
Michael Lester up the middle. Tackled by Kai Olsey.
And while it's great to win the King County Championship, state's the bigger prize, and I would expect that both these teams are going to come out swinging at whoever, and who knows, maybe we meet in the championship for state. All right, here we go. 2 running backs. Looks like Borup and Lester. Borup leads. Lester comes up the middle. Ooh, bounces outside, still chugging his legs. Gain of about 3.5. So a very manageable 3rd and 3 coming up. Under 7 minutes. I love to see the hard work these guys have put in pay off.
Out to the 38. 3rd and 2.
All right, here we go. Twins left, single receiver right. Parker calling out the O-line. Borup and Lester. Hand off to Lester, following Borup. Ooh, runs into a wall, but lowers his head, and he's still grinding. Oh, way to go. He's sitting there with a little Nipsey Hussle in his head because he's been grinding all his life. Goes ahead and gets the first down. I love it. First down, Michael Lester. Nice job. Under 6 minutes. They're going to stop the clock for a second, and then they're going to wind it back in play, and we'll get another 4 downs as this clock keeps turning. So the goal right now is just to hold on to the ball, burn clock, put it in cruise control, so to speak, keep everybody safe and healthy, and just play some good old-fashioned smash mouth football. All right, here we go. Weintraub, far side. Weintraub, close side. Oh, Lester gets caught in the backfield, just goes down. Smart move. Don't take any unnecessary punishment. Stays in bounds, so that burns the clock. We're about to hit under 5 minutes.
Passes back to the 35-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 15 for the Wolves.
All right, here we go. Trips left. 2nd and about 15, 16, 15. Lester in the backfield. Weintraub near side. Hits the snap. Lester up the middle. Bounces out to up the sideline. Go Michael Lester. Go Michael Lester. Stay in bounds. Oh, gets pushed out of bounds. Gets popped pretty good. Gets right back up. Says, no thank you. I'm good. Let's roll. Way to go. Give that man a rest. He has worked his rear end off tonight. Oh, that's awesome. So Snell comes out so pumped up, pushes him back on the field. Get out there, young man. You're not done yet. Love it. Love it. Love it to see it from these seniors. They've been together for so long, working so hard, and been playing together since youth football, most of them. All right, twins left, twins right, and then Lester in the backfield. Parker calls for the ball. Whoa, bobbles it, but Michael Lester says, nope, I'll just take it from you so you don't have to worry about it. Gets up there for about 4-yard gain, and we're about 4:20 and counting.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
And we're sitting now right at about the 30-yard line. 2nd and 8. We've got just over 4 minutes left to play in this final quarter of action.
All right, clock under 4 minutes and running. Oh, Peterson, way to go, kid. Busts up the middle for about 20 yards. He split the defense, squeezed through there with that little speed burst he's got, launched him for about 10 more yards, got all the way down to about the 5-yard line. So clock stops, 3:40 and running.
And he took off so quickly that he left Jackson Marley without one of his shoes there. Jackson had to pick that up and put it on his way down to the 7-yard line.
All right, here we go. Twins both sides. Peterson in the backfield. Dollar says Peterson gets the ball, and he does. Right up the middle, squirts through. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a textbook case in do unto others as others do unto you. So 2 years ago, we had a close game at halftime with Bothell at Popkini. And then second half, they just used their big running back to wear us down. And today, we have reversed that story. And I am, might I say, tickled pink with the result. It's second and goal from the 3. Offset right is Jack Peterson. Gets the snap, bounces up, and gets beat up a little bit, but stretches down at about the 2. Yeah.
Somehow he gets 2 yards out of that.
Yeah. I mean, he came into a wall. I tell you, Bothell's got a tough D-line. Early in the game, they were getting good penetration. They still are. They're tough kids. And for him to be able to squeeze out 2 yards there, that's a testament to his will.
That's just a matter of holding the ball high and leaning forward.
All right, here we go. Third and goal. Looks like from the 2-yard line. Parker letting the clock wind down. We're 1:50 left. Borup and Peterson in the backfield. Parker gets the snap, hands off to Peterson. Peterson bounces off. Oh, fumbles. They call him down. Okay. All right. So I encourage us all to go to church this Sunday. That was a very fortuitous call. It'll be 4th and goal from the 1. Official timeout. I think they're going to talk about it because I think they may have heard me say that we're all going to go to church.
I don't think you can get a penalty flag just for saying you're going to church.
Well, you'd be surprised. There's a banana peel. Super Mario there threw it down. Let's see what we got. I don't really know what the penalty was unless it happened after the fact. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct on the Wolves. I'm not really sure what happened. I didn't see the end of the play there. So it'll be dead ball, 4th down. That's a shame. Don't like to see that, but again, don't know what happened. Rain's starting to come down hard again. We got the game in hand. Minute 35. Let's put this one to bed.
16-yard line is still 4th and goal.
What do you think, Jason? Do we throw our kicker in there and put 3 points on the board, or do we go for it?
I think we just take a knee, honestly. I mean, Cougs use a timeout, so they're down to 2, I believe. And with a minute 35 being down 18 points, it's, you don't want to. I mean, we could kick a field goal. I would just like to see us kneel. Too many things can go wrong in a field goal. They could run into Noah. They could jump on Parker. Something could happen, and I like to eliminate chances for bad things happening. So I think we just try to run it up the middle or something and burn another 20 seconds off the clock if we can. It'll be 4th down, so probably burn 5 seconds off the clock, and the Cougs will get back with a minute and a half left.
Now, folks, on the video there, you got a good view of Sean working his hardest to keep the lenses dry so that we can give you a view of the game here. Sean's camera went out on us during halftime, so we're down to just 2. And Sean's very much hoping, and we're hoping with him, that his camera will revive after he gets it home and gets it dry.
All right, here we go. Trips right. Single back.
Fourth and goal, Eastlake.
Single wide receiver left-hand side. I expect this to be maybe Parker holds it and just does a quarterback keeper, but let's just do something basic here. And oh, he rolls out, wants to throw. Oh, throws it deep, which is not a bad idea. And incomplete. So the Cougs will take over. First down at the 16-yard line. A minute 29 left.
And that was good defense by the Cougars there on that pass play. .129 remaining with the Wolves sitting on a, what do we got here, a 17-point lead? Sorry, 18-point lead.
Yes.
Me do math.
All right, here we go. Wolves playing a prevent defense. New quarterback. Throws out to the right, almost intercepted. Blake Borup get those big paws up there.
Pass intended for Stewart.
Clock stops, so it'll be 2nd and 10.
With the defensive play, brings up 2nd and 10 for Bothell.
This last minute 24 may take a while.
All right, here we go. Trips left. Single back. Quarterback calls for it, drops back, looks to his right, got a lot of time. Ooh, just throws over our linebacker, Harry Reed, and gets about 15, 16 yards.
That'll be enough for a first down, moving it out to the 32-yard line.
Clocks will stop until they get the chain set. Minute 16 left, and now we're... Interesting. I don't really know what happened there. I think they tried to go too quick. Okay, so minute 13 left. Chains are set. And we're not running the clock. All right, here we go. Trips right. Single running back. Calls for it. Drops back. Looks to his right. Throws it out there just short. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Pass intended for veterans. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Okay, here we go. Minute left.
And that's a quick pass out to number 5. He finds his way inside, moves forward for about 7 yards, moving it out to the 39-yard line.
Tackled by Eller and Coombs.
And it looks like we're starting to get some flashing on our remaining camera here. So hopefully it'll hold up for another minute here. We'll finish up this game and then go dry out all the cameras. And our student section is excited with where we're sitting here with less than a minute left in the game now.
That's like the thing that they like. All right, here we go. Under a minute remaining, folks. This is a really good feeling. 20 years since we've won the KingCo championship. Seeing these kids come and play football for like the last 10 years. And
Bothell moves it forward just enough for a first down, then he scampers out of bounds.
Stopping the clock with about 54 seconds remaining. Jackson Marley runs on. Owen Coombs off. Owen Coombs is probably tired. That would be my guess. He has worked so hard tonight. Great game, Owen. 3 linemen, prevent defense. Quarterback drops back, looks to right down the middle, bounces, and tip ball, incomplete.
And that stops the clock again.
56, Kyle Lane.
So we can stop the clock, but we haven't been able to stop the rain so far.
You know, I wonder who asked who will stop the rain.
I just can't remember who it was that asked that.
Little CCR for you older, more mature folks. All right, trips left, drops back, and penalty, maybe false start.
Little early motion there.
You know, they got a new quarterback. Cadence probably a little different. So maybe it was offsides.
Apparently they're calling it offsides.
All right. I think Henry Isaacson had his big size 15s just barely across the line. All right, trips left. Quarterback looks, catches the ball.
Oh!
Wow. Harry Reid pops him. Clock stops to
Drop
move
the
the chains.
hammer.
Personal, Harry Reid on this stop.
I'm sore just looking at that. All right, here we go. Clock winds. 40 seconds and counting. Trips right. Quarterback rolls out to the right-hand side. Looking deep. Throws it up. And just out of bounds. Good defense right there. Cole Hunt. Or no, Noah Weintraub. Weintraub slides over there. They slide a lot of people deep, so folks, the anticipation to run on the field is starting to grow. This is going to be fun.
And I don't think it's just you, Jason, that's ready to run on the field there.
Oh yeah. All right, here we go. Twins both sides, single back, calls for the ball, drops back, looks to his left, throws to the out. Nice pass. Oh, just stepped out of bounds. No, he didn't. He stayed in bounds. Still fighting. Way to go.
Yeah, he got another 5 yards out of that, but added about 20 seconds to the clock run.
Right there. Kyrie Percival, senior wide receiver. Heck of a way to go. All right, quarterback spikes it. 16 seconds remaining.
Spikes it off.
Crowd getting a little excited. Oh, just inside. Barely missed the slant, so it'll be 3rd and 10.
And Coach Snell gets the Gatorade.
Yeah.
13 seconds remaining, and Snell gets a bath.
And I'm sure he didn't know the difference because he's probably soaking wet from being out there the whole night. Only a little colder maybe, but I'm sure that felt good. All right, timeout, Eastlake. 13.7 seconds remaining. I'm thinking he called this timeout just to regroup everybody and just say, hey, this is kind of what we're going to do to finish this game.
And maybe wipe the water out of his eyes.
Yeah. Tears of joy.
This is a fantastic first season for Coach Snell.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you know, we had Coach Bartell, and Coach Bartell, if you're listening, you don't know how important you were to this program, or I'm sure you've been told, but in my humble opinion, you were one of the greatest things to happen to this program. And then for you to move on was a big loss, but the continuity that came along with having Coach Snell and the coaching staff staying, and Coach Snell said this at the beginning of the season when we had the parent-only football meeting down here. You know, he said that his coaches staying was a big, big plus for him, and I think it shows on a game like tonight, knowing, knocked down, way to go.
Harry Reid on coverage.
Yeah, way to go. 10.9 seconds left. It'll be 4th down. But that continuity is what has kept, you know, we don't get Coach Snell or some of our assistants leave. We have to fill that gap and learn new schemes and learn new terminology and get used to each other. But they've been around each other for so long and played together for so long and have been coached by this group of coaches who love and care for these young men. It's just amazing to see. And I love this program, and I'm excited that we're going to be moving forward into state.
And one of the things that I absolutely loved in that parents' meeting with the coaches at the beginning of the year was the focus that Coach Snell had on the young men being good young men. Not just good athletes, not just playing the game well, not winning, but being good young men.
Absolutely. And in my opinion, I think everybody, regardless skill level, talent, what you think, everybody needs to play football at some point in their life. You learn more from this game, I think, than you do from any other game. No offense to baseball and soccer. We're winding down. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Eastlake Wolves. We are KingCo champions. Congratulations to Bothell. I don't doubt that we won't see you in state. They are a heck of a team. They played hard tonight, very well coached. They've got a great community, always been strong competition-wise. And folks, we got the better of you tonight. But, you know, certainly well worth congratulations on both sides. So everyone, thank you so much for listening tonight. We'll be back next week. Looking forward to seeing how we progress. And thanks for watching.
And we will be with you again. I believe we've got a JV game on Monday, so we'll join you with whatever cameras we can scrape together at that point, and see you on Monday. Thank you.